I think I have a lot of fun with the judges, especially Kiranji. I think she's super entertaining.
She's lovely.
Shilpa ji is rocking. Nagin 6 is happening for sure, and I'm happy कि Nagin 6 is happening. मैं तो चाहता हूँ Nagin 20 भी आए. I think it will always be कि I did the first season, so I enjoy saying that. But I really like the way Shamita has played, and she's been there now since the OTT. So personally, I feel that her journey has been so long, and to be there, stand there, and be at it for such a long time, I think she deserves to win. I'm much better than before. Initially, the first 2-3 days were a little bad, with fever and bad cough and cold and coughing and headache. The headache was the most irritating part of it. Sanaya is one of my oldest friends, and I think she's extremely, extremely nice as a person.
Hello everyone and welcome to Pinkwilla. There's a lot that I can say about our guest today. But to begin with, let me tell you, he's one of the most nicest guys in the business, extremely talented, and most importantly, he's a Khatron ka Khiladi. Yes, you've guessed it right. We have Arjun Bijlani with us. Hi Arjun.
Thank you so much. Hi, how are you?
Very good. Yeah, how are you? Firstly, let's begin with you diagnosed with COVID recently. How do you feel now?
I'm much better than before. Initially, the first 2-3 days were a little bad, with fever and bad cough and cold and coughing and headache. The headache was the most irritating part of it. But now, yes, I've recovered. I'm absolutely fine. I'm getting better. And, I believe that the virus is spreading really fast. A lot of people are getting it. A lot of people have cancelled their New Year plans because of the new variant and COVID, and there are new restrictions in place. So I'll obviously tell people to be careful because I've gone through it. So I know that it is very, very contagious because I know a lot of people who got it through me also. I mean, I didn't even know I had it. So once I got symptoms, I tested myself. Then I got to know. But a lot of people are not testing. So what they're doing is they get fever for a day and it's going away. So they think it's normal flu or, they don't have COVID because they are not testing. So I think everybody who has the mildest of symptoms, please test yourself and then isolate yourself, because otherwise there's just going to be n number of cases because everyone's roaming around with that kind of infection, thinking they don't have it. Then it's going to be scary.
Do you look at this as the beginning of a third wave, something that we have all been dreading for a while?
Of course, it is the beginning of the third wave. I mean, I don't think there's any reason to panic because this variant is not deadly. At least as of now, it doesn't seem to be deadly. I mean, even me, I had mild symptoms for 2-3 days, and after that, I was fine. A lot of people I know, they had fever for a day and then they are absolutely fine. So that is a good thing, and that's because we are vaccinated. Honestly speaking, my mom is also has tested positive, and she's diabetic, and she also, but luckily she's fully vaccinated. So she had very mild symptoms, and I was very scared because she's diabetic. But touch wood, she's also recovering well. She doesn't have fever now, and that is something that really put me on the edge. When my mom tested positive.
Absolutely. But I wish you and your mother a speedy recovery. I hope you all get back fit and fine again as soon as possible.
No, I'm fine. I'm actually right now fit and fine. Obviously, they say you cannot work out after COVID. You cannot really start pushing yourself doing things. You just got to take it easy. So I'm going to take it easy. And I'm happy that it also happened during a time when actually you are supposed to go on a holiday. Because it's not between my work. Otherwise, work suffers and then everybody suffers around that. And so I'm at least happy that I won't be troubling anybody at work.
Absolutely. But let's speak about the brighter things. And the year 2021 has been very good for you. Of course, you backed up the trophy. And now we are also hosting India's Got Talent Season 9. We've been seeing some of your videos, your and Shilpa's on Instagram, and they already look very entertaining. But How different will this season be from the other seasons that we've seen before, Ajay?
I think the broadcaster has changed. So in that sense, it's going to be different. And I think India's Got Talent is a unique show. I mean, talent from all over India, different kind of people with different, जिसे कहते हैं हिंदी में जज्बा, they come on the show and they showcase their talent. And I think it's going to be different because every year you have different talent that come on India's Got Talent. The format is pretty much the same. Although the judges are different this time on India's Got Talent. The host is different. So we're trying to do our job and we're just trying to make sure that the show is entertaining. And I think India's Got Talent ka real jo essence hai, that is the talent that comes on the show. And I think if that is good, then nothing stops the show from doing really well and rating and getting the numbers. So I think India's Got Talent has always been a show that people like, love, and they connect to it. So I hope this year also it connects, and I think I have a lot of fun with the judges, especially Kiran ji. I think she's super entertaining.
She's lovely.
Shilpa ji is rocking. Manoj ji मतलब वो इतना अच्छा बोलते हैं कि मैं उनका बहुत बड़ा फैन हूँ. And he's an amazing writer. इतने कमाल का बोलते हैं और कमाल का लिखते हैं वो कि मैं क्या ही बोलूँ. And Bacha is like he's a rock star. He's damn chilled out and वो शो पे सबके भाई बने पड़े and बहुत लोग की help भी कर रहे हैं. So he's a nice guy.
Sure. I was just going to ask you this, that one of the most important elements of a reality show is the equation between the host and the judges. And you have been host for other shows also in the past, and we've seen how great you are at that. But what is the equation with these new judges? Are you like pally with them? Do you joke around with them? Kiran ji also seems to be like a taskmaster sometimes.
Kiran ji is very difficult to deal with. But I have cracked my equation with her really well. I think she's very sweet. मतलब मेरे साथ तो उनका बहुत अच्छा है इक्वेशन. वो डांटती भी है तो बड़ा प्यार से डांटती है. And she's obviously she's the mother of the show. Like she's been hosting all the 9 seasons. So we and we respect her, for who she is and what she brings on the table. And she's such a senior artist. I'm a huge fan of her work any which ways. So it's a lot of fun. वो घर में दादी नहीं होती, मम्मी नहीं होती जो डांटती रहती है और सबका ख्याल भी करती है और सबको उतना ही प्यार भी करती है. She's like that.
Yeah, absolutely. And her spirit is also so inspiring, especially when she was diagnosed with multiple myeloma a while back. But she's still at it.
Yes. She's still at it and she's strong. And उनकी आवाज, उनका जो विल पावर जिसे कहते हैं, वो बहुत strong है. And I'm glad कि I'm associated with the show and this panel because they're very, very nice people to work with.
Absolutely. Speaking of reality shows, I know you've been offered Bigg Boss in a while. You were offered the 15th season also. Why didn't you take it up?
I don't know. I just finished Khatron Ke Khiladi and I'd already been to Cape Town for 2 months. Then the pandemic was there. I don't know if I can stay without my family for 4 months here. Honestly, I think that's one of the major reasons that always stops me from doing it. Is, do I really need to do it? Is first the question I ask myself. What will I achieve out of getting it? And secondly, is it worth it? These 3 questions I keep asking, and I don't get right answers for it somehow in my mind. So I just don't land up doing it. For anything, for me to do anything, you got to have the right answers in your head.
Sure.
Why am I saying yes to a show? Why should I be doing this show? Yeah. So these 3 questions I ask myself, and when I don't get the right answers, then I think then this is not the right time to do it. So that's why. And my son, he's as it is not been going to school because of this whole COVID situation. It only gets worse every year for some reason or the other. They were supposed to start now again. Now this thing is started. So again, now no school. So I think for then me going away for 4 months and then just completely being without him into a space where I don't know what I am also going to be doing, and it's going to be a different ball game there. It's not like you have to act there or you have to perform there. It's just you're going to go mad there. You know it. So I don't know whether I want to choose that
Yeah.
as of now in my life or not. So that's why.
You have been a constant supporter of Shamita Shetty.
Yeah.
What do you think how she's playing? Are you following the show? And are you rooting for anyone else as well?
I see. They all are my friends. Yeah, like Tejasvi and Shamita and Karan and Rashmi, and I know everybody. Okay, so Karan has been a good friend. Shamita is a dear friend. So it's confusing to choose anyone, but I really like the way Shamita has played, and she's been there now since the OTT. So personally, I feel that her journey has been so long, and to be there, stand there, and be at it for such a long time, I think she deserves to win.
Yes.
And but I don't know whether she'll win. I feel she deserves to win because if it's going to come down to votes and this, and people have a very different way of analyzing and voting, and everyone's going to vote for their favorite. So I feel I would tell people to definitely vote for her, no doubt. But I know that Tejasvi is also a strong contender, and so is Karan.
Yes.
So मुझे लगता है कि इन तीनों में से कोई जीतने वाला है.
Sure. I know a lot is happening for you on the OTT front. Have you signed anything new? Something's coming up soon?
Yeah, something's coming up soon. I finished the first season of this show that I'm doing, and I think it should come in. I don't know when the exact date is. They have not yet told me, but maybe Feb. I don't know, Feb, March. I don't know the date. And then once it comes, then I'll start shooting for the second season. So yes. I saw the first episode when I was dubbing, and I quite liked it.
Wow.
So I usually don't say that about my own work, but this one I liked. मुझे लगा कि नहीं यार ये कुछ अच्छा है. So let's see how people perceive it and whether they like it or not. But I liked it. So
Sure.
And I shouldn't be judging my own work, but yeah, I liked it. So I'm just being honest about it.
This also reminds me, is Nagin 6 happening with you?
With me? नहीं यार, मुझे तो कॉल भी नहीं आया.
नहीं?
But Nagin 6 is happening for sure, and I'm happy कि Nagin 6 is happening. मैं तो चाहता हूँ Nagin 20 भी आए. I think it will always be कि I did the first season, so I enjoy saying that, and I enjoy all the glory and all the fame that I've got through Nagin. I till date enjoy it, and I thank Ekta ma'am for it, and Balaji and Colors for this opportunity. More to Ekta obviously, because she cast me in this, and I had such a beautiful two co-stars, Moni and Ada, and I think that is one show that will always be remembered. The season 1 of Nagin. So it's nice to be a part of something that people remember for so many years.
This new season, this new trend of season 2, season 3, season 4 has taken over the TV world. Do you want any of your show to come back with a new season of your earlier shows?
मिले जब हम तुम for sure. मिले जब हम तुम लेफ्ट राइट लेफ्ट का कास्ट मतलब बहुत ज्यादा महंगा शो हो जाएगा अगर सबको इकट्ठा करने जाएंगे तो मिले जब हम तुम is something I think can be brought back. I always say this because it can be a matured story of these these two love stories, Nupur, Mayank and Samrat and Gunjan. I mean, I think it will be very interesting अगर इसका web series आए तो. Forget season 2. इसकी web series बना दो. Like 8 episodes. Simple. And see how it goes, and then if you want to make more, then you make more. But I think it will be a fab series.
It will be. One last thing, I saw your post with your son where you said, the New Year plan is pending because of course you are quarantined for COVID. Where do you plan to take him this time?
I was planning to take him to Goa because we knew we were thinking Dubai first, but then we cancelled Dubai and we planned for Goa because we thought कि ये Corona is going to come back. We kind of predicted it, and we thought कि it's just 1 hour away, Goa, and we've been there, and Ayan likes it there. He enjoys Goa a lot, so that's why we keep going there. And so this time also it was all planned, but whoever we planned it with, I mean, almost everyone suddenly got COVID, and So yeah, all the plans went for a toss. Uh, uh, he keeps saying, "You didn't take me for New Year's." He knocks on the door and says, "When are you going to come outside?" I'm like, "Believe me, I want to come outside as much as you want me to."
But how sweet. I'm sure that will happen soon, and I'm sure you will get well soon. Like you said, you're fit and fine. It's only a matter of another few days before the quarantine ends. I'll play a quick 2 minutes game with you. Since you're hosting India's Got Talent, I'm going to ask you. We'll play a quick game called Arjun Bijlani Reveals Secret Talents of His Friends. So I'm going to give you a name, and you have to tell me what's the secret talent of that person.
Okay.
Okay. So the first name is Moni Roy.
She sings really well.
Yes, she does.
She
Ankita
does
Lokhande.
sing well, and Ankita Lokhande, she can dance forever. She can just not stop and keep dancing. Chahe kuch ho jaye.
Yeah, absolutely. Even at the wedding, she was really gung ho.
She was the most excited, obviously,
She was.
for obvious reason. But she was at it, yes. That's amazing.
Yeah, she's lovely. Nikki Tamboli.
Nikki Tamboli's secret talent. I don't know if it's a talent, but I think Nikki as a person is very caring. Like, if somebody knows her, she's very caring. So I don't know if that comes as a talent, but obviously she can't sing. She can't. I don't know her कि वो सर बहुत अच्छा दबाती है वो. That's now I remember. सर बहुत अच्छा दबाती है.
Nia Sharma.
I think Nia, she drives really well.
She does?
She does drive really well. Yeah.
Wow. Sure.
Yeah.
Sanaya Irani.
Sanaya Irani can play all the board games to perfection.
Really?
Yeah. She just loves board games, and she, मतलब उसके घर पे कभी जाओ या उसके जो पूरे वो सब लोग सारे फ्रेंड सर्कल है वो सब पूरा टाइम वो लोग बोर्ड गेम्स खेलते हैं. एंड ये सारी आदत सनाया नहीं डाली है उनको. आई थिंक शी इज एक्सीलेंट एट दैट. एंड आई थिंक Sanaya is one of my oldest friends, and I think she's extremely nice as a person. और सबको साथ लेके चलती है, she does that. So I think that's a talent that very rare people have of maintaining a friendship for so many years and with the same people, and she does it beautifully. So,
Ravi
Dubey तो कमाल की मिमिक्री करता है और गाने की कोशिश भी करता है. हाँ, कोशिश मैं मतलब I don't know if he sings well now, but I know कोशिश करता है. But I think Ravi imitates a few people really well, so I think that's what his secret talent is. But वो secret भी नहीं है, everybody knows that about him.
Yeah.
And वो Ravi fast भी बहुत सारे tongue twisters भी बहुत अच्छे से करता है. So that's something I know about him.
Lovely. But thank you so much, Arjun. This is a lovely conversation. Once again, I wish you a speedy recovery, and I wish you all the best for the new year as well.
Thank you so much.